In fluffier sand, I open my 60 up a little bit more to get more bounce on it.
How is your 60 set up right now?
My 60 is set up right now more for tighter sand,
Yeah, like this.
like this. What I like to do is interesting, as I'm like you, I try and get my knees down, my hands low, but I try and practice a lot of times not cutting across it.
Yep.
Because I have a tendency when I cut
Well,
across it too much, I back up like you were saying,
Yeah,
and I dump it back here somewhere.
yep.
So I like.
So you do it through the hands though, like this.
I can
right?
do it with the hands,
Yep.
and I try and do it through the arc, and I try and feel like when I'm practicing, I draw these
Yeah.
as a practice session.
Yeah.
Now in a tournament, I would never draw it that much.
Yeah. But
It'd be more
it's
neutral.
more this way neutral.
Exactly, because I have a tendency to wipe, and I practice too much wiping.
Yeah.
Then I get in a bunker and it's even worse.
And also you got to be careful because when you're doing that, it can bleed over into chipping. It can bleed over.
Yes.
Into, you know what I mean. So, and then also if you release the hands, start releasing the hands too much, it can bleed into other
Correct.
things. But you know, for me personally, I've got the HiToe wedge. I've been playing for a year now. This is I was talking to the guys about it. You know, recently or just before, is that I only change my wedges maybe twice a year. Only because I create enough spin as it is. And so these guys change. How many wedge changes do you go through?
I went probably 7 in the last 10 tournaments.
Yeah, so you practically won a tournament, really.
One and a half
One and
tournaments.
a half, yeah. So these guys, I mean, obviously when you're short side, you need spin, but I like to, as you probably saw that, I create enough spin.
Yeah, you do.
So I do have a little bit of heel relief, so I can get through. I don't really change too much in regards to the bounce. When I come to Bermuda and I'm chipping out of Bermuda, I'll change, and fluffier sand, I'll change to a larger bounce.
Yes,
only because
100%.
Bermuda you need the bounce.
Yep. And what's interesting about your motion is how high you finish.
Well, you know
your
what the
hands.
big thing for me is I want to be as aggressive and as positive as I can through the hitting zone.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Which
I
produces
try and
a
finish
finishing-
really high because I'm trying to hit that big high cut.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. It's interesting because I try to hit it higher.
Yeah.
I just let it go a little bit faster with my right hand.
Yeah. You see how short your...
Yes. I mean, and for me, I can't get a high bunker follow through.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Why is that?
Because when I think high, I think hands.
Yes. That's your feel.
Yes, my feel.
Yeah. So let's play one to the back one.
So what do you do differently here, Jason?
He'll play a 56, he just told me. I'll play a 60.
I'll try and play a 56.
I won't
I'll
change.
try and play this.
I'm not going to change my setup too much. I might just close the face a little bit. That's
Yeah, totally.
all I do.
That's why 56 is better for me.
Yeah, and that's my big thing is I try and consistently, wherever it is, doesn't matter if it's a short shot or a long shot, I'll try and hit it exactly the same behind the ball all the time.
That's something every great bunker player says.
It's just so consistent that way, you know what I mean?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well done, dude.
Thanks. Do you want it the 56 and try and play a different one?
No. I'll try and, I'm a little further right.
So you got your face way too open for...
But see, what I do, it's interesting.
You'll
I'll
shut
arc
it down?
it. I'll shut it down
okay,
just
I
a
get
touch.
You. I get you. Yeah.
So I play it that way.
Yeah, I understand. See, my big theory behind bunker shots is that if I can consistently hit it behind the ball where I need to and take as minimal sand as possible, I can just land it somewhere near the pin and it'll stop really quick.
Right.
And that's on all shots. So then, because the big thing about sand is when you're hitting bunker shots and you don't have consistent strike, sometimes it comes out crisp and spins, and sometimes it comes out running.
Right.
You know, and I'll play the
chunk and run.
Chunk and run, but
ball a little further back or no?
No, you know what I do is I take a longer backswing. So when I'm hitting and when I'm aiming at these holes, I know exactly how hard to hit it, but I'll saw it off a little bit shorter, so I can get that more aggressive swing.
Got it.
So what I'll do is with this, I'll take the longer backswing actually. Where I need to, I'll take a little bit longer.
Yep.
And it won't be as hard. It'll just be soft. It'll kind of come out of the sand and roll to.
Would you open the face less?
Yes, I do open the face just a little bit less.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, totally get it.
Hit it clean,
and you know
but
it's gonna run.
That's what I usually typically do if I'm going to hit a soft one. But
what would you say to amateurs about bounce and sand condition and kind of, you know, what would be a simple rule to kind of help educate how they should be choosing a bounce?
Well, I don't think any amateur should ever go below 12 degrees of bounce.
yeah,
Because it'll dig. You're not practicing all the time. Bounce is your friend.
yeah,
And especially in bunkers, bounces and the most important part about it. If you don't have any bounce, then it's going to be digging, and they don't practice enough. So
yeah.
I would say
Bounce
stay
is your
north of
friend.
12.
Yeah, yeah. Like you said, I mean, and mind you, that when it comes to amateurs playing out of a bunker, I'm constantly telling them, open the face, open the face, open the face.
To get more bounce.
Because, and that's what you got to do.
bounce.
You have to open the face to get the bounce, to be able to get it up out of the sand.
Yep.
They seem to come in and just come in with a square face. When you come into the square face, it wants to dig. So you got to open that face, get the bounce, and to propel it out of the bunker.
That would be my chunk and run.
Yeah, that's perfect.
And what I do is,
We're good to go.
actually, I drop my right foot back.
This way?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's amazing how so many ways of playing golf.
I mean, I got so many lessons from Sevi out of how to play all this stuff.
Yeah.
And it's the feels are so different.
I know exactly what you mean about hooking the ball though.
I just don't want to practice too many cuts.
Yeah.
And it starts bleeding into everything I do.
Yeah.
As you said, chipping starts getting too rakey.
Yeah.